Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. The other stations are tuned in too.
You're listening to Business Talk Radio, where we take business to the next level.
Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn connects you with experts from all over the world to help you take charge of your career, your business, and your life. Rap along with us. Visit drjacalyn.com to learn how to become a guest or a sponsor. And now, the doctor is in.
Hello and welcome to Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn, stories of hope, inspiration, and overcoming adversity. This is a special edition of our show today, and we have a phenomenal guest. I am your host and executive producer, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, and I am a certified life and career coach. Our show today is so inspirational. We have someone joining us from Macau. It's 2:15 in the morning. Her name is Angela Lau, and she is an animator, she is an entrepreneur, she is an author. And before I bring her out, we're going to show her most recent work. Let's take a look at Angela Lau's clip.
Email will last for 2 to 10 years.
Time flies. It's been 10 years.
Amazing, brilliant, charming multiverses that changed my master to this island. Black didn't want to go, but he followed me. His tears turned into crystals and built a long bridge. It's a way for me to go back to this island. It's been 10 years. Still you remember me? Our road number is 009899101315400084. Oh, it's even longer than credit card number. Do you want to explore the other realities during the coming road peace holiday? Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot to take any of my phones. They're charging.
Mine was put in the washroom before I left home.
We don't have local money. Can you help us?
You can be my friend cast. Follow me to my office.
Symptom of coronavirus quarantine. I need to take the award in States United. Oh no, it's United States.
More soldiers!
Welcome entry and come manager. Let's see.
Wow, let's bring her out. Angela Lau, welcome to the program live from Macau. 2:15 in the morning. Hi, it's so good to see you.
Hello, Dr. Jacalyn. I'm so excited and a bit nervous because this is my longest show ever. Yes.
Well, I'm just so excited that you got up in the middle of the night to do this.
Yes. I slept for a while already.
It's fantastic. So let's talk about you and your work. As we were talking before the show began, you've written over, is it 100 books?
Yeah, over 100 books.
Over 100 books.
Some animations, over 100 animations.
When did you start doing this work, Angela?
I started publishing in 15.
When
I was a teenager. Yeah.
What was the inspiration for you to start doing that? I'm going to spotlight you.
Actually, it's a long story. Yeah, it's a long story. I can tell from when I was a kid, I studied in a Portuguese school, and then during that time, I had a lot of time to do my artworks, and I drew a lot of things, and I won an international award. But then some sadness came because my dad forced me to go to another school, and this school made me just so busy and work on the homework every day, and every day just more than 10 types of homework. Yeah, and I do it from the afternoon to midnight, and cannot continue my drawing and cannot continue my writing. And then I got the neurasthenia. Yeah, I was diagnosed with neurasthenia, and then I I didn't want to give up. Yeah, because I love drawing and I love writing, so I just continue and kept going. And finally, when I was 15, I published this book, Natural Farm. Yeah. Actually, that time was so hard because I was sick and I need a lot of sleeps, and I didn't have a lot of friends because my friends just didn't like me because I have that sickness, and but I just kept going and started publishing, and then I published more. Yeah, just like this one. This one is the from last year, because I used to dream a lot. I dream a lot in the night, so I record my dream. I wrote down my dreams, and then I animate. Yeah, because I studied animation and general design in college. Yeah, so I learned a lot of skills, and and finally did this work. Yeah, this is the brief of my storyline.
So Angela, first of all, congratulations. Let me see if I understand this. You were in one school and then you had to transfer to another, and that was traumatic. And then you got sick. You got sick, and your friends went their own way.
Yeah.
But you used the time to write.
Yeah, yes, I used my time to write. And then I started to gain more friends after doing business. Yeah, because the old ones just lost. Lost is lost. Whatever.
You're very likable, so I can see that you'd have a lot of friends. So how do you spend your time typically? Is it illustrating? Is it writing? Is it running your business, Angel Sky?
Yeah. My business is combined with a lot of things like education, and animation and writing and art. So many things, and sales. Yes. And I do these things all the time. Yes, every day, just nonstop. During weekend, I would teach kids some art and some basic English, and in the afternoon, I would go selling my stuffs. And during the weekdays, I would do animations and also some creations. I just spend the time so full. And sometimes I just work in the restaurants. When I'm waiting for food, I just work on my stuffs on the phone or some sketches. Yeah, I just spend all my time. And apart from this, I sleep because I have this sickness, so I need to sleep a lot. Yeah, and apart from sleep, just work. Yeah.
Working and sleeping. And
Yes.
I noticed you have a number of awards behind you.
Yeah.
Are they your awards?
Yes. Yeah, my works.
What are they for?
This one, the disc. This one for sale. Yeah. This one can be bought on Etsy.com. Yeah, as a disc. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
What about these statues you have behind you?
Those are my awards, my trophies. Yeah, my trophies.
Yeah, what did you earn your trophies for doing?
Mainly for animations and filming and some music awards, because I can also compose music, and I won some music award. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible how talented you are. And I want everyone to know the power of social media. We actually connected on Instagram, and I think I liked something that you posted, and I'm just so thrilled that you're here today and that you got up in the middle of the night to join us. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
So, Angela, tell us what's involved with you developing that clip that we showed earlier. Like, how much time did it take you to do that? Did you do it all by yourself, or did you need someone to assist you with it? How does that work?
I mainly do it by myself, and from voice acting, animating, editing, and all the stuff by myself. And a few pieces of music are written by my mom, and all the remaining ones are written by me. And and it's a long story because it's a series. Yeah, it's a series. Yeah, it's already 66 minutes already. And I separate it into different episodes. Yeah. And every episode is just from 8 to 22 minutes. Yeah. And just now that they're just trailer. Yes.
So that's the trailer. Yes.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about some of your work. So you have Angel in Dreamland, Angel Sky. You also have Fun Grammar, 12 tenses, and they're available on Amazon. Who is the angel? You, or does the angel represent something else?
Yeah, Angel is me.
Angel's you. Okay.
And Andrew is also me, but another me. Another me is a boy.
Okay. So would you say that these works are kind of autobiographies about Angela Lau?
No. Not a biography. I think it's a story or something. Like dreams. You see, this one are my dreams. Yeah, 100 real dreams were touched by an experience over. Yeah, because I dream a lot, and some of them are my hope and this fun grammar. I can like you to have a look. This one just for kids to learn. Yeah.
So
12 tenses.
12 yeah, that's wonderful. And so all of your works, over 100 books that you've written, are available on Amazon?
Yes, all of them are on Amazon.
So all we have to do is look for your name and we'll find 100 or more books. I mean, seriously, I've never interviewed anyone who's written 100 books or more. This is truly inspiring. So Angela, we're going to take a break for a few minutes. Then when we come back, I'd like to talk about how you got to be. We talked a little bit about your background, but we want to inspire other people, and you are certainly an inspiration. So any thoughts, any journey that you can share to inspire others to be an animator or an illustrator or a writer would really help. Are you open to that?
Okay. Yes.
Excellent. Okay, we're going to take a commercial break. Stay with us here on Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn. I have a story to tell with Angela Lau, the incredible human being who is joining us in the middle of the night, and she has written over 100 books, and she is just a dynamo. So we'll be right back. Stay with us.
Hey everybody, my name is Ralph Graves Jr. I'm the host of the Ralph Graves Jr. Show, and I want to invite you to pick up my book, Unstoppable. I wrote a book called Unstoppable. It's 7 universal laws that will transform how you pursue and achieve success. The one thing that my 20 years of law enforcement has taught me is that no matter who you are, we are all governed by universal laws, like gravity. But in this book, we're going to talk about laws like the law of forgiveness, laws like the law of control, the law of intelligent practice, the law of expectancy. I was able to see how those, no matter what their background was, those who identified and treated these laws with respect, they were able to go on and lead successful lives. So pick up this book, and you can go ahead and pick it up at Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, RalphGravesJr.com, where anywhere where fine books are sold. Thank you.
There are 7.7 billion people on Earth today. 40% of these people are under the age of 25. Young adults are the most fertile mission field in the world today. In Scripture, we see Jesus pouring his life into 12 young adults who he equipped to change the world and all of history. Like Jesus, we believe that the best approach to reach the world with the gospel is to invest in young, emerging leaders and equip them to build disciple-making movements. Concentric is the notion of surrounding and sharing a common center. Our center is the model and strategy of Jesus for both leadership development and ministry formation. As a global alliance, we provide equipping in biblical leadership based on Jesus' example in the New Testament. Jesus modeled for us how to make disciples that reproduce. Focusing on leadership development is key to creating movements that spread the gospel and Jesus' disciple-making strategy to young leaders around the globe. Our Ministry Alliance partners are actively equipping leaders and building movements of multiplication that reproduce the life of Christ. Join us today to equip young leaders with Jesus' strategy that will change cities and nations.
The session that we had with BCAT was really entertaining and enlightening. We were able to put together some very specific steps that we as individuals can take, and it was really fun to all come together and see sort of where we're going as a team and how we can all get there together.
We had a tremendous experience with the BCAT partners. One of the challenges that we have as an organization is to make sure that we have the right people in the right chairs doing the right thing. To do that well, you have to have synergy. You can try to dream up ways to make sure that your group does that, or you can rely on experts. We would recommend BCAT Partners to anybody who's looking to take their organization to the next level.
Academy Sedan and Limo is a full-service transportation company serving the Philadelphia metropolitan area with full knowledge of the New York City, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. areas. We pride ourselves on being the most dependable, conscientious company in the industry. Our always on-time service and dependable pricing make us the company to call for any event or occasion. Our vehicles can accommodate any size party for any occasion. Our vehicles range from four-door sedans to SUVs to minivans to limo buses to full-size tour buses and can accommodate groups of 2 to 100. We offer airport shuttle service or over-the-road service without limitation regarding mileage or time, and no drive is too long or too far. So if you find yourself in need of transportation of any type with any vehicle, give us a call at 610-842-4564 and let us show you what a real transportation company can do for you.
Use code ACADEMY2020 to receive 20% off your first 3 rides, including parking and tolls.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet, and the other stations are tuned into.
You're listening to Business Talk Radio, where we take business to the next level.
Hello and welcome back to Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn. Hi, Angela.
Hello, Dr.
So-
Jacalyn.
Hi, it's so good to see you. So our guest today, Angela Lau, is joining us from McCall, and she is up in the middle of the night to share her story. She's an entrepreneur, the founder of Angel Sky. She's also an animator, and she's an author. So Angela, again, I'm just so happy that you're here and you're sharing your story. So for people out there watching or listening, and they want to know, they haven't written their first book, and you've written over 100. What are the steps to take to get started?
I think main one is to have perseverance. Having perseverance is the main step to guide me, actually. Yeah, because I started with a very sad childhood and then a very terrible teenage, but I just kept going and have the perseverance to chase my dreams. So just keep going. Keep going can let me to fulfill everything. Yeah, actually, I have a lot of things not happy because my dad makes me just not happy, and my love life is not happy. So I just keep to make a lot of arts and make a lot of stories to express my feelings, and just have the perseverance is the best thing. Yeah.
That's great. So perseverance is key. And you just shared with us that, things are not always great, right? Things, challenges in your life, but you haven't let that stop you.
Yes. Yeah.
So considering everything that you've already accomplished, what is on your plate going forward? What do you hope to accomplish in the future?
Still this one, Andrew's Parallel Rules, because I already planned around 55 episodes. I made 55 episodes titles already, and I just keep filming it. And I first write the stories and then film it. Apart from Andrew's Parallel Rules, I think is about the clients' projects, because I also make some projects for my clients, like some animations or some illustrations, some project works.
So can you share with us, so you said you have 55 titles, right, that you've already figured out. What is the project about?
Just this one, Andrew's Parallel Rules. About the boy named Andrew and his girlfriend Cloud just traveling to everywhere. Not only their roads, but also other roads like our road and some like Catland and Veggie Planet. So many places they will go. Yeah.
And would you say, I don't want you to give anything away, but is it going to be an uplifting series? Is it a happy, feel-good series? Is there sadness?
It's a happy one. It's a happy one.
Yeah.
Because I want to make some happy series because I have made some sad ones, but then I think it's not good. Yeah, so I started to make some happy episodes.
Yeah, that's great. And by the way, I want to encourage our audience to engage with us. You can go onto Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or Twitch TV, and you can post comments. You can also call us. We will take live calls. The number is going across the screen, but for people listening on Business Talk Radio, our number is 609 961 1699. Angela, tell us about your company, Angel Sky. What is that about? What do you do there?
Yeah, my company is mainly a learning center for kids to learn English and art, and also a art company, have some art sales, some animation projects, just so many things here combined into one company. Yeah.
And what are the age group that you're looking for as your clients?
Actually, my clients, my students are teenage and some kids, but my other clients from animating works are some adults. It means from all ages. Yeah.
From all ages, that's great. And so how are you working with people now during the pandemic? Are you working on Zoom or is it by phone?
Yeah, because in Macau it's okay. In Macau, everyone wear masks, so the COVID just don't spread everywhere. We just locked down for half a year last year, and then this year is better, so we can just meet face by face, face to face to others, and we can go to restaurants and meet with clients, and they can come to my company also. It's just like a normal life like before. Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing.
Yes.
So I want to go back to the clip that we watched, and then the work behind you. So, what are the first steps that you take in order to create an animation?
The first step I make animation is the story. I wrote the story first. I wrote the story, and then I will make the cover. The poster is the cover. Yeah. And then I will start to draw some characters, and then start to animate. Yeah.
And then, do you, when you do your animation work, do you have a group of people you run it by to see what they think about it, or you just say, "Hey, I love this. I'm moving forward with it"?
I just love this. Yeah, I just create whatever I like. Yeah. And then I just promote it and sell it.
You know what's so great about that, Angela, is that you don't need outside reinforcement. You believe in yourself and you believe in what you're doing, and I think there's an important message there.
Yeah, and reasons about the coronavirus, and I think I love this film and I do it, but I don't do it for others. I just do it for because I like it.
So in the clip that we watched, my takeaway from it was that is you're the main character, was it Angel, I guess, is saying that the coronavirus is going to last between 2 and 10 years. Is that right?
Yeah.
And then it's time
to prediction. That's a prediction.
And then and what's the female character's name?
Cloud.
Okay. Then they decide to leave, but their phones are left charging, and then the one was left in the washroom, so they have no communication now, right?
Yes. And then I save them.
You save them.
The angel in Macau saved them because Andrew and Cloud are from Hong Kong.
Yeah, I love it. So you speak English very well. Where did you learn?
Oh, just in some international schools, because I changed a lot of schools, so I learned a lot of things, but got sick because of the stress.
Do you speak other languages as well?
Mandarin and Cantonese, and I can read Portuguese, but I cannot speak it.
It's amazing to me here in the States how for some people it's hard to learn English, and then when you get outside the United States, people speak 6, 7, 8, 9 languages. It's incredible. So when you do your work, when you do your writing and you do your animation, is it always in English?
Not always. It depends, because I can make 3 languages. Cantonese and Mandarin also. So it depends. There's some clients, they need me to make Chinese, and I can make for them. And because my English animations are for competitions, because the competitions, they all love English. So I make English first, and then I will dub it into Chinese maybe later when I have time. Yeah.
Yeah, when do you have time? I don't know when that is. It's amazing. So, Angela, can you share with us what is the process like when you want to get something published on Amazon? Is it pretty easy?
Yeah, so easy. You just open an account and then you upload all the things there, and then they will need about a week to approve, and then you will get published.
That's wonderful. 1 week, wow. So I'm also wondering, what if someone wants to hire you to do animations for them? Is that something you're open to?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I always do this. I always do this for clients. Yeah.
And do you have certain areas that you like to focus on when it comes to animation? So in other words, could it be something that's is in the business world, or is it something that's more whimsical or something that's maybe more creative? What do you prefer to work on?
All.
That's excellent. And so for people who are listening on the radio, we are streaming your information, but can you just share with us what the best way is to contact you?
The best way, I think, is the WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
Yeah,
and
WhatsApp.
Your number there is 853-663-81358.
Yes, that's right.
So I shared with you earlier that I just signed up for WhatsApp today, so I still don't even understand what it is. So is that number like a phone number, or what is that?
Actually, it's a phone number, but you can check like WeChat and just like Messenger. But I think it's convenient. Yeah,
So
it's so convenient.
Anywhere in the world.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Always learn something new. So, Angela, we're going to take another quick break, and then we'll be right back, and we'll finish out the show with some more information from you. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Stay with us.
My name is Zane Carson Caruth, and I'm the author of this book, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever.
Reading is magic. Studies have shown that reading to your children lays the foundation for greater success in life. Reading helps develop language and vocabulary skills. It helps improve memory, and it encourages curiosity and inspires creativity. The benefits are immeasurable, and as a parent, you'll benefit too. In only 10 or 15 minutes a day, you'll be creating more memories and a bonding experience that will last for years to come. So take time to read to your children. Read them books about things that engage and interest them. Tales of fairies and magic fascinate children, and as everyone knows, the Tooth Fairy is at the top of the list. If your child loves magic, wands, adventure, and what child doesn't, you'll love reading them books from the trademarked series, The World's First Tooth Fairy Ever. Follow along as Bella, the world's first tooth fairy, accidentally starts the tooth fairy tradition. Learn the tricks of being a professional tooth fairy in the book, Bella Starts a Tooth Fairy School. Your child's imagination will soar as you read the adventures of Bella and her magic wand. These wonderful books are available at worldsfirsttoothfairy.com and at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Walmart.
looking for children's books to embrace the imagination, to inspire your kids to be the best they can be and to love themselves? Look no further. Children's author DianeFloydBain.com. You'll find the books right there and on Amazon and local stores.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
You're listening to Business Talk Radio, where we take business to the next level.
We are live here on Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn, Stories of Hope, Inspiration, and Overcoming Adversity. And my guest today is Angela Lau. She is an animator, she's an author, and she's also a business owner. Angela, we haven't talked about the fact what it's like to be a female who owns a business. What has your experience been, and when did you start your business?
I started my business when I was just 19 years old, and that time I was mainly tutoring some kids, and then I went to sell some stuff. Being a businesswoman, I think is not very easy, but not very difficult, because now is the modern days, not like before. Before, maybe the businesswoman is worse than businessman, but now I think it's quite fair. But you meet some some men, they will just like to tease me or something. But that's not so common. Just maybe few of them will be like that. I think it's not quite difficult for being a businesswoman. Just keep going. I think it's okay. And I have been doing it for about how many years? 19 till now. 15 years. Yes, 15 years. And I think it's better than being a staff in a company, because I have freedom. I have freedom to do my stuff, and I have time to sleep. Yes. So I love to do my own business. Yeah.
And so, okay, you've had your business, did you say 15 years?
Yes.
Yeah, 15 years. So for everybody who's watching or listening, I'm sure during the course of those 15 years, there had to have been times when things were difficult or they were challenging, right?
Yeah.
So what would you say to somebody who's encountering some type of challenge or adversity in their business?
I think meeting some men that just not doing the business, maybe they will just like to chase me, or just like to touch me or something. But that's okay, I think. But for animating, I think it's tough, because animating, I used to get sick, because when I started animations, I used to use puppets. I need to hold it on the ground, and I make some backgrounds and build some houses for the puppets, and that's a very hard job. So and I make some discs, and the budget, I didn't overcome the budget. The budget was a lot. It's $1 million. Yeah. So it's a hard job to make animations my own. But I had my mom to help. Yeah. For the tutoring part, the teaching part, I think it's easier. I think the tutoring part is easier than the art part. The art part is just spending a lot of budgets, but as returns is little, Yeah, because in Macau, the art business and art things, art stuff is not a very common career, so it's tough to do art here. But education is a very main industry apart from the gaming industry. Yeah, so yeah.
So Angela, you just said something that I wasn't aware of. So you said that art, it's hard to do art there?
Yes. Because there is not are not a lot of artists, a few artists here, and usually the artists just gain some subsidies from the government, but not running their own business. But I don't used to gain subsidies from the government because it's a very hard job. It's a very hard administrative job. I hate administrations, So I just run my own business and doing arts. Yeah, it's different from the other Macau citizens. Yeah.
And so I think what I heard you say is that teaching is a lot easier there.
Yes, that's right.
So what would you say if your students were watching, what would they say you're like as a teacher?
I think they treat me as a friend because they don't know my age and they think I'm young and we're just like friends. And if they see this video, they'll feel funny. I think they always think I'm funny.
That's a good thing. You make people laugh. That's wonderful, right?
Yes. And I also teach some dances in a funny way and also make them laugh.
So the book
they always laugh in the class. They always laugh in the class.
And how often during the week do you teach?
Mainly weekends.
Okay. Yeah. And can you hold up your book again, the one about the 12 tenses?
Yes, this one.
Yeah, so it's Fun Grammar 12 Tenses by Angel Sky.
I can show you one of them. Wait. Let me see. This one. Can you see the words?
Can you read it to us?
Okay. Yeah. Thomas has a cute school bag. His school bag is red. His school bag fits him. Does Sally have a cute school bag? No, she doesn't. She has a heavy one. Does Angela have a cute school bag? Angela has a huge school bag. It is for carrying goods after shopping. Something like that.
I love that. That's great. Before we close out the show, I always I know you just did a little reading for us, but I always like when an author reads from one of their works. Is there something there you'd like to read to us?
You mean other works?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I have another one. Kids love them.
Show us.
Wait. Yeah, this one. This one, Money God. Do you know who's Money God?
No,
Okay, let me show you. Okay. Money God is one of the Chinese gods who brings one luck, good fortune, and a wealthy life. Once in dreamland, Money God came to my home to visit me. His 2 assistants were with him. He wanted to send me some money. Strangely, my brain seemed to be uncontrolled and I punched him. He was angry and left me. He didn't come to meet me anymore. After I woke up, I really didn't understand why I would punch my dear Money God. I really wanted to have a chance to apologize someday. I was really sorry. Yeah. And the kids laugh at this one. I don't know why they just laugh at this one.
That's great. And the illustration on the other one with the 12 tenses, that's you, right?
Yeah. That's me.
That's great. Well, you are incredibly talented, and I just love the work that you're doing. So we're at the top of our show. Can you tell us again the best ways to get in contact with you? And again, tell us the name of some of your books that we can find on Amazon. So let's start with your website.
Yeah, the best way to find me is WhatsApp, and my WhatsApp number is here. 5366381358. And my books, Angel in Dreamland, Andrew's Parables, Fun Grammar 12 Tenses, and more. Yeah, and they are on Amazon. All of them are on Amazon.
And here I'm going to stream the books. So we have Angel in Dreamland, Angel Sky, Fun Grammar, 12 Tenses, all available on Amazon with probably 97 other books, right?
Yes.
So if you do a search on Angela Lau, we'll be able to find your work.
Yeah.
Yes, wonderful. Well, it has been a pleasure having you here, and I'd love to have you on our variety show, one of our other shows. So we'll talk about that. I'll meet you backstage in just a moment, and if you can wait for me, that would be great.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to our fans and our loyal listeners and viewers. We have 3 more shows today. At 3:30, we have Rapping with Dr. Jacalyn presents Pet Psychic Amina and her guest, Carla Frank. Then at 5 o'clock, I welcome Anita Meeks back. She is an advocate for epilepsy. And then at 6 o'clock, I have a new co-host, Lori Mendelson, and she will be co-hosting the variety show with me. And we have a special guest whom I just met yesterday, actually. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you will join us here on Business Talk Radio and social media. It's always a pleasure. Thank you again. Stay safe, and we'll see you again soon.